आप स्क्रीन पर इतनी छोटी लगती हो, रियल लाइफ में इतनी लंबी हो.
You're not fat and short.
What do you mean? What was like the first change that you made and you were like, okay, I'm going to do this to prioritize my mental health? Because I know you work out. That's something, like I see you and you do this thing where you say, well done, P, which I love because you're like, you're giving yourself positive, you know, reinforcement that, okay, I did it. And I know how tough it is to get out of bed and do that one workout. But it really makes a huge difference.
You're a different person after that.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, everybody asks me this where they're like, okay, what is your goal weight or what is the kind of body? I said, you know, whatever changes come in my body, wo to bonus hai. I said, for me, after every workout, mentally, I am so good. Like, I'm more productive. I'm in a better mood. Everything's great. So for me, it's so much more mental. And so, yeah, that's one thing.
So you work out every day?
I try to. I didn't work out today.
Even I try to work out at least once a week.
Like 4 days is fine at least. If you can like clock 4 days a week, I think you're fine.
Yeah. But it is a lot about like people associate working out with physical fitness, but I think more than anything it's actually mental fitness. Yeah. But do you feel that sometimes culturally or societally there's specific things that affect mental health?
You know, I feel like, and this is just sheer luck, you've got to meet my parents.
I want to meet your parents.
They are the cutest. My upbringing, touch wood, I mean, it has been, I'm so lucky to get the parents that I did because growing up, my house has been the most empowering, nourishing place for me, which is why I don't go out. I am always home.
I guess that makes sense because I feel like a lot of people, like I have a similar situation. Like my parents are my best friends. Even when I go out, I'm like excited to go home and tell my parents what else, you know, this happened. This. And I feel like sometimes we feel like our parents won't understand, you know, and that's why we get scared and we're like, okay, I'd rather talk to my friend. But I feel like they're your parents at the end of the day and they're always going to, I think the only few, like, you know, the only two people on earth who are not going to judge you. You literally are a part of their body. So sometimes I feel like you should just give them a chance. You know, and if they don't understand something, you can explain it to them. Yeah, I agree. And like sometimes, like, you know, everyone is not as fortunate to, you know, be able to talk so openly to their parents. But I feel like just talking to someone
is important.
Is very important. But what is one thing that you feel like people misunderstand? Okay, I'll give you an example. I feel like when people, before they meet me, a lot of people don't think I'm approachable or, you know, like I'm not approachable or I'm not easy to talk to. But then when they meet me, they're like, oh, okay, you're like one of us and you're like, you know. So that's a misconception that I get a lot.
When people meet me, they're like, you're not fat and short.
What do you mean?
I'm just like, what? So I don't know if this is a misconception.
I mean, people to me are like, आप screen पर इतनी छोटी लगती हो, real life में इतनी लंबी हो, so maybe
similar.
Maybe the camera distorts a little bit.